Man City got that ass today. And this picture perfectly exemplifies the difference between Chelsea and Man City. To the right, we have a guy who was man of the match, who scored a brilliant goal, who pretty much played a free role and was affecting the game from the middle, from the wing, from all aspects of the pitch. And they have another dude on the left who I actually am a Willian fan. I'm a fan of Willian. But a player doesn't play well all the time. A particular player that you may like may not affect the game positively in particular situations. Conte messed up. Before Morata got injured, yes, City were controlling possession, but they weren't really actually creating that many chances. And I could see Chelsea countering Man City and actually being dangerous because Morata was actually playing very well because he was holding the ball up really well and connecting with them, although City were outpassing them. But City really, they controlled possession. They were not really cutting them open. So I thought I saw a game where possession from City, them trying to cut Chelsea with some short passes and Chelsea just countering with speed with the skill of Hazard and Morata. Now Morata goes off. I'm pretty sure that 100% of people on planet Earth would have said, yeah, but why? Striker for striker put on but why? But now puts on Willian. Because, see, City can play a false nine situation, which is what they pretty much do because Jesus is much more of like a supporting striker. Chelsea can't do that. Chelsea don't have the players to do this, and their approach is in that Hazard isn't a striker. So they were trying to play a false nine, like pretty much no striker, and it's completely and totally failed. And it's this difference between my boy Mourinho and Conte. You see, Mourinho, in that situation, if he had made the Willian substitution, he would have brought Willian off. He would have brought Willian off because he would have seen that this isn't working. I effed up, I made a mistake. Sorry, William, you're going to come off, I'm going to put in Batshuayi, and I would have done it earlier. But because Conte was like, nope, I still believe in my decision, he took off Hazard. Your best chance of actually being an attack because William had a horrible game. Again, I support him. It's one of those things you don't have a great game, but William just had a really bad game and should have been taken off. But for Man City in the second half, they just cut them open. I mean, because really it wasn't about City's passing, it's what they did off the ball and how hard they worked for 90 minutes in pressing, stopping Chelsea from having any options, and making it very difficult for Chelsea to actually find anybody to pass because every single time the ball was in defense, Chelsea were like, man, who the hell do we have to pass it? Because we've got 3, 4, 5 guys all closing up the space. Every time it came into midfield, you had 2 guys up on Bakayoko, up on Kante. Although you look at Chelsea and was it tiredness? He played on Wednesday. What's that? That's Thursday, Friday. 2 days to relax because they looked leggy and they just looked pretty much heavy-legged. But for Man City, look, man, they were so supreme. Sterling had a really good game again. He showed me that maybe this guy can do pretty well. Stones and Otamendi. Stones was pretty shaky to begin with, but I think Stones and Otamendi, I think because they kept possession so well, I think it made it very easy for them to defend. Fernandinho, again, unsung hero, he held down that midfield. I mean, my goodness. On his own, he pretty much held down and dominated that midfield against Bakayoko and Kante. But I think really going forward, especially for Silva, De Bruyne, Sterling, and Sane, they just tore Chelsea to pieces. The movement was too good. The off the ball maneuvering, and it was Chelsea just found it very hard to really stop how fluid City were. And Chelsea, like, man, they looked abject. I mean, it was just horrible to watch. It was horrible to watch. So again, it goes again. It's all set up because I said it to begin with that this is going to be about the 2 Manchester teams and about United and City. But I think City are out and out the best team. And I said to begin with that they are going to win the league this season. And with the way that they're playing, because again, in my preview, I said, okay, no, Aguero, what are they going to do? But I didn't first of all, I didn't foresee the Morata injury, which really affected Chelsea. I didn't foresee flipping William to come on for Morata instead of Batshuayi. I did not foresee Chelsea to play so badly because they were really, really bad. They were really, really bad. And they could see Hazard's frustration was like, man, come on, guys, give me some support. But for Man City, you can't take it away. You can only beat what's in front of you. And they just prepared well. Their passing game was at the highest I've ever seen it being. They kept it when they needed to keep it, sucked the soul out of the game. And then when they needed to rack up and go up into 50th gear, they did it beautifully well. And you look at that De Bruyne goal, I mean, my God. with his, I mean, two-footed. I mean, like with his left foot, sweet strike, got nowhere near it, and just shows you that this guy's versatility, his ability, how varied he is as a winger, as an attacker, as a passer, as a crosser, as a shooter. This guy has just so much stuff in his skill sets. So yeah, guys, Man City, they're the team to beat, and I think it's going to pretty much be between them and United this season. For Chelsea, from Atletico performance to this, it's a real depreciation. And Conte, you have to take some blame for a horrendous coaching decision, which probably cost you the game.